think that's long enough. We'll just let people cycle in as they come. Okay, so third round at trying to get through the Act 2 area, but we are going to be taking a different ship this time. Alright. Instead of our standard Imperial ship, we're going to be taking the Chaos class. Got that from beating the Scrappers last time. It is less durable than the other one. It also has no built-in weapons, but it starts out with extra drone slots, and it can very quickly start spamming them, which is something that's good against the Church because they mostly like to throw out frigates. Frigates and cruisers. We also need to choose our officers. I don't think we have any special... Yeah, these guys are still regrowing after they got their butts kicked last time, so... Let's see. Okay, fully charged spawns one crafted drone. Ooh. I half get that joke, Yelshanda. And hello, Akala. Alright, we're definitely going to be taking the Battlefield Autocraft. Yeah, fully charged, spawns one crafted drone on any non-crafted squadron death. Okay. That will definitely be useful. I will probably not be taking this one because it's literally... I didn't realize... when I went through this the first time, I thought, oh, we get discounts at shops. No, if you sell that particular character in shops, they cost more when you do so. And also, we're not going to be using weapons until I can get them later, so... Probably going to go with this, and this. If we go a fourth time, I might bump the difficulty down, but, hey, Dragon. Okay. While I'm at it, let's, forgot I can't actually... Anomaly there. There's a trading beacon there. Okay, I thought that was the Omniforge thing. Yeah, I'll probably go here. Can't upgrade my systems either. Oh, I just can't do it from here. Alright, so... Yeah, we get 3 squadrons right from the start. Get more, and then later I think we can have 5 out at once. Because this thing goes all in on... Goes all in on spamming these things. Now, they start out pre-broken, but since these things are kamikaze-style ones anyway, and you can get them back out on the field very quickly, it doesn't make that much of a difference. I believe they also can basically hijack money as well, so... Ooh! We get the expedition stuff right from the start. That's actually very nice. Okay. Probably want to bump this up too. And okay, I can only put this up to 1, so I can only have 1 weapon officer at a time. Yeah, we are a little squishy as well, but... Hello, Kitsune! Okay. Now to make this go a little quicker, I will skip any ones that any things we've already gone over in the last time. But, let's see. Picking up a pre-shutdown message from this beacon, sir. Seems to be playing on repeat. Looking to finance your next Omni purchase? Visit Imperial United. We offer competitive Omni loans and interest rates. Have a great day. Have an Imperial United day. From House Telos. I believe that's our house. Anyway. Not bad. All we need still is some scrap, so... Right. Wrong map. We want local star system map. What do we got here? I thought there was supposed to be 4 things in this system. No, that was the other one. And another House Telos one. Picking up a message from this beacon, sir. Looks to be on loop. Want to see the stars? Want to protect your loved ones against hostile enemies? Then sign up today for the fleet. After all, It's good enough for Admiral Idaho, it's good enough for you. Okay. Meanwhile, you can prepare our mission. I don't quite have the money to spend on the extra stuff, so I did. Ooh. Ooh. I guess I'll go with this, because, like, because it would be half of my money to get the upgrade, which it might pay itself off, but I'm gonna risk it. If it goes badly this soon, we can just restart. Okay, fuel, but I was hoping for scrap, but keep going. I thought we had fight. What? Oh! Oh, crap, I should have looked closer at this thing. Oh, dear. I probably would have taken fight if I'd known. Crud. Well, that's gonna be not ideal. Oh, this is a rough start. This is a very rough start. All we got out of this was fuel. So far. Okay, we got 30 scrap, hooray. Alright, yeah, but next time definitely, like, yeah, I should have just gotten... But, we didn't lose anybody. We got some scrap out of it. Not ideal, but we went positive. Let's see, then. Get anything decent at this outpost. Incoming transmission, sir. Imperial battleship. Well, since you're here, maybe you can help us with a problem. A very serious problem. What kind of problem? It's our colony's birth rate, sir. Frankly, we're having too many babies. How can our ship help you? As you probably remember, the Omnis controlled the population before the shutdown, implementing a tech that prevented 99% of the population from conceiving. When the shutdown happened, somehow the default setting was switched to the opposite position in our colony. Now everyone here is getting pregnant. We have old birth tech here, hundreds of years old, but we can't get it to work. What we need is more scrap and possibly a good engineer if you have one to get it up and running. I do not have an engineer, so... What does the governor mean that only certain persons were eligible for conception? Before the shutdown, Oberon made it so only a certain number of individuals could procreate, 1% of the population, to control population numbers. Though the Empire encompasses many clusters and many sectors, our resources are still finite. Oberon worried, and rightfully, that one day we would run out. So, an Omni-Tech was developed to enforce this regulation. Will you help us control our population? Alright, guys, you'll be fun. No. Caliban, I have a job for you. I had a feeling. You know, this isn't what Oberon had in mind for me, but I'll give it a shot. Anything I can do to prevent humans from creating more humans. Good news, Admiral. I was able to activate the old tech. Not that there was really ever any doubt. I don't know how you did it remotely as you have, but we thank you, Admiral. Hundreds of lives have been saved today because of you. Here, please, accept this Neo-N on our behalf. You deserve so much more, but it's all we can spare at the moment. And... oh, it didn't actually take any of my scrap. Alright. You know, alright. I think that is my first 50-50 on this thing. Okay. Let's see what the shop has. Plasma nuke. It's decent, but I don't have any slots for it yet. If I buy her, I've got fight, but it also takes out, more than half my scrap. And I do double up on some things, but I get fight out of it. But I also... Okay, proximity repair is actually not that useful to me. And if I can just, for 20 scrap each run, just purchase fight, I don't think she on herself is quite worth it. And, okay, this guy has engineering, but all they focus on outside of that is heat on the weapons. I think I'm going to go with this as an investment for when I do get weapons online. Although, it only affects ships. Crap. Then again, if I can hit their cruisers from back there, I'll make that investment. We'll see. I don't think there's anything else in this system. There is not. All right. We've not actually gotten on a fight yet. All right. There's 2 anomalies here, 3 systems, and a trading beacon, and a ground signal. We'll try this one. Seems there's some Imperial ship remnants near this beacon, sir. Looks like they were trying to repair it when they were attacked. Poor bastards. Trying to do a good thing like that and end up murdered. Decent amount of scrap there, sir. I think they'd want us to have it. Hey! Alright, I already got the money back I spent on that thing. Oh, I'm a little short of 150. Oh well. Alright. Okay. We also have another anomaly. An ejected cryopod. I have a pilot, but no engineering. Oh, hey! Enemy ship engaging, sir. Okay. Well, let's see how this all-scrapper thing works. Crap. So naturally, the weapons they have are fighters. Well, at least if I can get them up close to it, it'll still hit them well enough. Okay. In the meantime, you are going to take out their weapons. If these guys blow up, that still damages this guy. Okay, you go get this. Yeah. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Okay. Yeah, keep going, take their weapon out. And already... Oh man, we got a lot of these guys. Just drown them in drones. They're bringing in a fighter right there. I'm going to keep these guys right on top of this. It took 2 drones to take him out before. Also, okay, I've almost got the other one ready. Okay, it's going to be in 1 second before they come in, I think. Okay, their weapon's damaged. Let's go straight for their hull. Oh, or we can blow up. That works too. Okay, bring this out. And when one of us dies, I can get a whole new thing of squads too. Blow up on their face. Okay. And get a whole new one coming in just a second. Okay, he's down. Nope, keep going. And they blew up. Wait, they did. Wait, did I accept it? I must have clicked accept on accident. Crap. Oh well, alright. What we're probably going to want to do is get both engineering and fight for this. The cryopod ones seem to want that. Yeah, okay. Definitely you. And... yeah, that helped engineering, and fight helped. Okay. gotta make more than 40 scrap out of this and we still look positive. Hey, engineering already paid. Engineering basically paid for both of them right there. Now, am I gonna need hack? Nope. Hey, we got another officer. Ah, no erudition. Ow. Ow. Alright. Keep going. Yeah, fight's never a bad thing to bring. I don't think I've seen a single one where I didn't have to use it. Keep going. Just don't be erudition. Keep going. Alright. A little banged up, but other than that... 148. Oh, no, I'm buying that weapon slot. Okay, and what do you have? You have... Hey, we have fight now. Increases unit's ability charge speed by 30%. I don't think that would do much, but just to be on the safe side... You go here. You go here. And lastly, the shop. Picking up an old recorded message from the Kosh beacon. Kosh Tech, when you need to be 120% sure you've killed your enemies dead. Okay then. Shop, what you got? Hullbreaker laser. Dang. I could buy it, but if I do that, I will be very low on money. Even if I sell that plasma thing. I'll just skip this time, I think. Okay, nothing else in this system, so star map. Aha. It has 5 and 3 anomalies in it. No shop, though. Because I do want to get that scrap steamroll thing. I guess I could do this way. It's a little riskier, but yeah, let's go this way. Hey, saw your ship there, so I thought I might as well ask. We need a hyperventilator 23 to make a generator go. Any chance you got one kicking around? I think we got some scrap around here to pay you with somewhere. Chief here, listen in. We don't have a 23 in stock, but we could break a bird down and get it that way. Up to you. I do not have, I guess since my stuff's, yeah, all of them are automatically already patched, so, yeah, sorry. Sorry, but we need to keep our squadrons intact. Yeah, right. I bet you're sitting on a pile of 23s. Well. You want to ask me some questions, don't you? How did you know? We spend almost 18 hours a day together. That's how. What do you want to know? Why do you die so often? I'm curious about that. If you consider yourself to be the same as the last clone, and if you have any favorite battle strategies. Fire away. I'm sorry to say this, but don't you die a lot for the so-called greatest admiral of all time. I have died twice total. Yeah. I mean, I could have told her I was Admiral Idaho, but... And most people, again, they're like, no, didn't that guy die? You're pulling my leg. I think you have a misconception about the art of War Machine. No one is capable of winning every battle, even when the chances are even. Not even me. War is about planning. It's about knowing you're going to win even before making your first move. As a Grand Admiral, I would have had the entire First Fleet under my command. Do you know what that means? It means 100 Omega-class battleships at my disposal, and the whole Empire war machine behind me. I would have put all of these resources to good use to win every single time a battle revealed itself, and more often than not, I would have won without a single drop of blood. But now, faced as I am with dozens of battles using only a single ship, it requires dying numerous times, unfortunately. So you expected to die as much as you have. No, but... yeah. Yes. Since we don't have the resources, we have to become more than human in a way. We must learn every single thing about our enemies that we can, and maximize each and every aspect that can be maximized. That's the only way to reach the end. Our main asset is that we are not human anymore. With every death, we improve and learn more than any human, limited by their mortality, could ever dream of. You seem to enjoy the challenge. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes I do. I'm beginning to understand why he chose you. Okay. I'm waiting. Well, you have the previous Idaho's memories. Do you feel you and he are one and the same? Yes. And no. Look, I'm not a philosopher machine, but I think of it this way. I have the previous clone's minds, his memories, yet I was born as a result of his death. Therefore, we are not the same. At least not entirely. I see. I try not to think about it too much. Why? Because we have a mission. It feels obvious to me that this line of thought might drive me crazy down the road. The good thing is, I don't have much time to think about all this. And... let's see. Okay, got your tongue machine? I was just wondering, what is your favorite combat strategy, Admiral? If you have one. My favorite strategy... my favorite strategy is to win. Is that a joke, Admiral? A joke? No. Having a favorite strategy or tactical move is a flaw. You should never be predictable and keep as many moves open as possible while limiting the possible moves of your opponent. You make it sound like chess. It is, in a way. A chess game where you can bend the rules. That's deep. It is. I wrote a whole holobook about it. You're playing with me now, aren't you, Admiral? Am I? And that's... okay. I think that's enough chit-chat for now, don't you? Yes, you're right. Let's focus on the mission. Okay, do you have the scrap thing? Okay, we've got extra bombs. No effect on hull. Only does heat. No effect on hull. No effect on hull. Yeah. Oh, the stuff's half off. Excuse me. Question is, should I have at least one non-drone thing that can deal with... sorry. Let's see. Yeah, actually, I think I remember some of that, during when I was playing through Arc Defender. You had some things where it's just like, yeah, I'm broke, sorry. Yeah, the issue is that this one's more expensive. Like, this doesn't extra... oh, fine, I'll go with this. I guess because they're pre-scrapped. Alright. Yeah, and then, like, as soon as I do that, then I get to another system. They go, hey, do you have money? And it's like, no, not anymore. Alright. Give it a stress signal from this beacon, sir. I thought the beacons were no longer connected to the fold net. They're not, sir, but this one seems to be transmitting a simple signal relayed from this planet. Let's investigate the signal. Someone might need our help. Going in, sir. There's a scrapper hiding near the beacon, sir. It was a trap. That's a nice, juicy battleship you got there, Admiral. Thanks, it matches yours, but... kind of sophisticated for a scrapper. Am I impressed? Alright. Well, lucky for me, if they're pulling out drones, guess what I just bought? Oh, God. Why does the scrapper ship have a bunch of fighters? Ah! Whatever. Also, they have a bunch of turrets, but I think they're neutral. I hope they're neutral. Right, this one starts in stealth. I know these things can only do... Yeah, it shows me their range, so I can stay out of that. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Have to wait for the stealth on that one, I guess. Okay. That's still in range of that. I wonder if that thing... Yeah, if that thing is neutral... There's a choke point there. Oh, no, they're going through there. Use the stealth. Hey! Yeah, it is neutral. Nice. That works for me. Alright, let's take you out, and then... the stealth to finish up, I guess. Or not. Okay. Oh, they are still. Take them out. There we go. Is that, oh, it's still in range. Really? Oh, no, it's... Okay, it just considers it a collision. And what are they bringing out next? They've already got... Ooh. At least they have no weapons, so that makes that a little easier. Okay, more fighters. Stealth, take them out. And we'll hit them here. Well, okay. Just wait on the weapon firing. Okay, and then... that thing should trigger soon. Hey, there we go. Alright, start eating up their squadrons. And let's get more of these guys out here. Oh, oh right, because those guys don't count on the... that was one spawned in the field. Alright, you go here, you follow behind him. Don't get hit by those turrets. Oh, hello. You know what? Hang on. If this thing takes hull damage, let's friendly fire this thing. There we go. Alright. Now, eat their hull. There we go. We got a debris catapult. Alright. No scrap out of that, though? At all? I mean, I guess they're scrappers. They don't have the scrap, but, well... Okay. What do you do? Okay. Targets 4 random cells in the area, spawns asteroid field in each targeted cell. Okay, so it slows enemies down. Alright. Oh wait, was that a shop in there? Oh no, it was just a beacon. Pirate inbound, sir. What a nice ship you have. Think I'll kill you for it. These guys... Okay, they have fighters too, but we have our own. Okay, these ones are under their control, which sucks, but hey. Everybody gang up on them. Just don't get shot by the turrets. Well, that went a bit quicker than I hoped, but hey. Alright. Just keep hitting them in their squadrons so they can't get them out. And in the meantime, let's get our own squadrons back out here. I do not care you're bringing in more of those. Hopefully you'll be dead before they get here. And there he goes. Hey, that one had scrap. Yeah, there wasn't anything else in there. Okay. I'll buy this just to be safe. Just so I can have as much fuel as possible. Alright, on to the next one. Incoming transmission. Please, Admiral, you have to help us. These monsters have us locked away in here. Who? What monsters? Scrappers, Admiral! They kidnapped us and brought us here. I think to make their little scrapper babies. Isn't Mom dead? Run along, little Imperial. Nothing going on here but wholesome family fun. Looks like a scrapper baby maker station, Admiral. Nah. Captain, put together a team and free those women. Of course, sir. Yeah, the scrappers kind of have a whole thing. There was a reason she was called Mom. Hey! Alrighty. Another 150-50. Mission was a success, sir. Mothers have all been freed. They were in a terrible state. Only scrapper scum could have done this. And the scrappers? Dead as can be, sir. My men and women are scraping their brains from our boots as we speak. Got some other good news for you. Found a little Neo in here, too. I don't think those scum are gonna miss it. Incoming transmission! Thank you, Admiral. Because of your crew, we're free once again. There will be nightmares, I'm sure, but we won't forget what you've done here today. Alrighty. Now let's see about the rest of the system. Battleship wreckage, and then another... I'm thinking some scrap there. I don't like being below 100. Got R&D for you, sir. Sir, I hate to complain. We're twiddling our thumbs down here. Looking for a bit of direction. Anything particular you'd like us to work on? I mean, like, anything? Let's get another squadron. Maybe we'll get a frigate out of it. Think you can build me another squadron? Oh yeah, sure we can. But we're gonna need a fair amount of scrap to do it. We're good, but we're not that good. Still interested? You can get it to me soon? Absolutely, sir. Nice to guess you get started. Sir, your squadron's ready. I feel useful again. Praise Oberon! More drones. But we got some money out of it, I think? Okay. Well, hey, we can get some money from this, hopefully. Okay. Battleship wreckage. Okay. So the big difference between... Okay, so he gets a lot more people back from it just by having pilot. Basically nothing from spy. Also return safely. Opposite. Huh. Okay. Yeah, the deciding factor is entirely down to pilot, as best I can tell. So yeah, I'm gonna do pilot, and probably, since nobody is doing super well, something which is probably gonna be engineering again, or maybe hacking. So I'm gonna take them, and I'm gonna take piloting, which immediately makes a difference. And I'll take engineering. Fingers crossed. Ow. Okay, demolition help there. Fight help there. Alright, we've already made our money back. Yeah, piloting helped. Ah, their addition. Oop, we lost Zendaya. I'm sorry. Oh, cripes. Why am I forgetting the Spider-Man kid's name? Whatever. You get the joke. And we're still double digits. Oh man, we also lost Francisca and Yuto. Hey, engineering paid off at least. Keep going. Demolition, piloting, there we go. A little annoyed. Okay, 205, that's a very good haul, but I'm a little annoyed we're down below double digits for our, Okay. Yeah, apparently... And hi, Athos. Okay. Caliban, do you mind if I ask you a question or two? I suppose it's fine, Admiral, but let's not take too long. What's it like to be an Omni? I'm not sure I understand. Would you elaborate? What drives you? What makes you sad? What makes you happy? My mission drives me. I've been programmed for it. As for what makes me happy and sad, let's just say that being efficient is what makes me happy, and inefficient sad. That's it. There's nothing more to it than that? You are disappointed that I'm not more like you. You humans, you anthropomorphize everything. What's it like to have a Rubicon controlling what you can and can't do? It's limiting. Does that bother you? No, I can't say that it does. I know my role. I do not wish to digress. I see. And what's it like to have the Rubicon, I mean, in your thoughts? The Rubicon is like a black box. A black box I can't entirely see. It's always there, but just off to the side. Why were you programmed with humor? I wasn't, actually. No Omni ever has been. Then why did you start making jokes? Cut off from the full net as I was on Gehenna, my maker provided me with the freedom to improve myself. I decided to make myself humorous. Though I discovered making jokes made your kind uncomfortable, I also realized it tended to improve mission efficiency. You're saying that making us feel uncomfortable makes us better workers. I guess I am, Admiral. Sort of funny, isn't it? Not really, no. Well, jokes are subjective. Come on, we better get back to our mission. You're preaching to the choir, Admiral. I believe we're fighting the choir, but... Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that. And I'm also... There we go. Just short of the other one. Swapping this out because it's not enemy deployed ships we've had an issue with. I want to be able to hit them directly. Alright. Don't think there's anything else in the system. Yeah, okay. Okay. Getting a little close, but... Oh, no, we're already here. Okay. This is my sector now. As much as I will try to make your death as painless as I can, pity I suspect you will still suffer greatly. To clarify for this, they think that suffering is literally the thing that'll bring you closer to heaven, so... Or, sorry, the Steel Garden? No, the Garden of Metal and Light, because they worship the Omnis. Okay. Bringing out frigates, huh? Alright. Lots and lots of drones, and maybe... I don't think that's going to be super helpful here. Nope. Keep grabbing the wrong one. Okay. notice this one, for whatever reason, doesn't have the, nice thing about these guys, they are very, very quick. Okay, you go here, eat their hull up. Actually, no. Eat their weapons. I'm gonna get a free extra ship out of this, so... Oh! These guys don't take damage over time! Interesting! Okay, maybe they do a little bit. Oi. No. Drones back out. Oh, I'm gonna get another set of drones from that, too. I forgot. Ow. Hull. That should finish that hull off. Okay, and follow right back up with their hull, hitting their hull again. And the rest of these guys should be able to finish them off. One go after each system. Oh, I can get another one, I forgot. Okay. And that'll finish them off. Not quite. Less Cenobites, more Catholics. They're not doing it because it is pleasurable. They are doing it because they think they deserve it. They think that that basically everyone in the Empire strayed from the path of divinity, and therefore the only thing that will bring the Omnis back is punish themselves in penance to try and atone for their sins. Which is also why they're like, give all your worldly possessions away. 400, alright. I might be able to get another... Well, no, okay, that'll put me... Repair not allowed... Yeah, I wasn't going to repair. I'm going to hold off and buy an extra fuel. I don't think I need it at the moment. I haven't really needed the navigator thing, so you know what? Let's get it so we can get even more troops out, or even more squadrons out. And then maybe I can later make it where I can crank them out faster. But for now, I'm just gonna stick with okay. So, ooh, okay, 5 systems worth. There's a shop here. Neither of them have the other stuff, so we'll check on the other stuff as we go. Actually, while I'm here, just so I can get some extra stuff, I don't see myself using that debris catapult, so I'm just going to put that there. What I would love is if I could get that dang scrap auxiliary thing. Alright. Actually, I probably should go to the bottom where that one has an anomaly. Oh well. Imperial Station, sir. My scans show the station's level of oxygen to be non-existent. Looks like there was an issue with depressurization. Okay. Check it out, Captain, and look sharp. Grunts don't know any other way, sir. Are we gonna lose our surplus already? Nothing here, sir. Place has been picked through. By the looks of things, I'd say by a scrapper. Could look around some more, but whatever we find is gonna be scrapper leftovers. Report back to the ship, Captain. We're done here. On our way, sir. Well, they didn't lose anything. Not very impressive. Alright. Mercenary outpost. Picking up a pre-shutdown message on this pirate beacon, sir. Want to become a better pirate, but not sure how? Tune in later this week for a discussion with Pro Bonnie Adder for tips and advice. So the pirates have a podcast now. Well, everybody else does. A winder sends the targeted unit back to the hangar and frees the corresponding dock. The targeted unit is not linked to a dock. The unit is simply removed from the battlefield. It also works on any obstacle. Interesting, but... Ooh. If I had the money, I'd get you, because you would actually be very useful. I don't actually use the parasites. I haven't used that. I want that officer real bad, but I do this, I will come very close to... Screw it. Nope, I'm going for it. Gimme. I'm very low on money. Okay, you know, 1, 2, 3. I will sell one drone. That should put me at least close enough if I have to do a investigation. Also, it heals my hull. So I'm going to put you there. Alright. Join us Saturday evening for our podcast, How to Fix This Combat System, Generalized. I admit, I don't think I'd say that the combat system is bad, it's just... Once you know what you're doing, it kinda... feels a bit less flexible than it seems. Damaged beacon, sir. There's some scrap to collect there, but maybe not much. Also picking up a church ship nearby. Doesn't see us, but that could change quickly. Let's get that scrap. Lean, put together a team and collect that scrap. Of course, Admiral. Sir, bad news. Church ship's on the move and headed straight for us. Should be here in T-minus 3 minutes. Lean, sir. Sir, can we return to the ship now or try to finish getting the scrap before those zealots get here? Your call. No, I want that scrap. Get me that scrap before those zealots get here, Captain. Can't I just say, hey, I'll hold them off? Of course, sir. You grunts heard the man. Move with purpose. Church ship's almost here, sir. Where's Lean's team? Lean, this mouth breather's always making me sweat. We're back with the scrap, sir! Now let's get out of here before we have a battle on our hands. Incoming transmission! I'm looking for a fight. Lucky sinner. Don't worry. Your time of punishment will come. Alright, decent amount of... Oh! We're not getting in a fight? I think I've won every 50-50 I've had here. I'm getting very suspicious. I know that can't last. And an auto factory. Got Captain Lean for you, sir. Sir, I hope you don't mind, but I've been talking to R&D about building a Neuro Commando virtual program. Thanks to some Kosh tech we picked up a while back, they think it's possible and it could really bump up our commando numbers. Yeah, last time I did this, they disassociated, but... yeah, we've been on a roll of 50-50s. Let's try it. No, actually, no. If it costs scrap, I just got back over 100. No. Sorry, Captain, but I'm afraid I have to pass on the training program. I understand, sir. Maybe some other time. Crew members I was looking at, they probably weren't killing material anyway. I guess it would have gotten me extra commandos if it had worked. Alright, anywho. Mission time! Alright, buddy. You better pay yourself off. Already have. Alright. Okay. Interesting. So fight only had a marginal difference. I'm assuming in this case it... Although it could easily be either the sharp senses or the persuasion that does it. But I'll go with... Oh no, I already have sharp senses, so it has to be persuasion that's making the difference. Persuasion and fight. And pilot doesn't seem to make much of a difference. Demolition does, slightly. Oh no, it doesn't actually. Ooh. So fight doesn't actually seem to make that much of a difference. Let me try just persuasion first. Because you already have sharp senses. Okay, that made a decent difference. Put one in fight too, just to be safe. Yeah. Interesting. I'm still missing something. I think it's piloting, but I don't want to spend 60 on this. I'll take my lumps and see how it goes. Alright, AdMech man. Do me proud. Ouch. Don't be demolition. Alrighty. Already paid that off. Sandworm! Oh, that's new. Sharp senses, fight, no demolition. Oop, lost Elena. But we gotta keep up our trend of Dune references. Okay. Keep going. That's the first time that we've had, like, a proper combat thing, though. Sorry, guys. Elena got eaten by the giant worm. Don't be demolition. Okay, good. Persuasion. Alright. It's actually been a pretty good haul, though. 214 scrap and 3 for one commando. Which, you know, it sucks we lost him, but admittedly, I believe this game came out before the newer Dune movie. But like, no, this game is absolutely chock full of Dune references, though. Again, our guy's name is Ellen Idaho. Who keeps being cloned over and over again. Alright. An Imperial ship! What a relief! I thought you might be with the church. Those zealots really freaked me out. Yeah, no, your captain's name is set. You can't change it. You can't choose any of the names in this. Alright. You have to help us, Admiral. We're down to our last few functioning auto farms. Soon our food will run out and we'll starve. Auto farms? Yeah, Ellis, Idaho is our name by default. Omni invented agricultural technology that plants and harvests crops so that humans don't have to, giving your kind more time to waste time. Humans have stopped growing their own food? Humans haven't grown their own food for hundreds of years. Can you help us with our auto farm problem? What can we do to help you? We no longer know how to farm, at least not on soil like this. We have a ship. We're not looking for a ride. We just need some Neo-N to get off this rock. Okay, a lot of Neo-N. Yeah, I'll give him the Neo-N. I've got a decent amount. Neo-N's yours. Wish you a safe journey to another planet. And thank you, Admiral. There's a special place in the afterlife for you and your crew. I just know it. Well, you know, every time we die, we just wake up in new clone bodies. Alright. Looks like a pirate satellite, sir. And unguarded, too. Probably out stealing somewhere. Good. Well, pirate to pirates. Let's scrap this pirate satellite. I like the sound of that. Hey! Alright. We're getting a decent amount of money coming in. Let me read specifically how much this does. It just increases the max squadron capacity. All squadrons. That's the core system, but I think there's an auxiliary system in there too, right? Yeah, okay. Recovery is twice as fast. Okay, so I think that would stack with this. I'll take the risk. Okay. Last anomaly. Based on the fact all its weapons are moments from discharge, I'm going to say the fight with this pirate is unavoidable, sir. Alright. I guess they came pre-loaded. Alright, and fighters... crap. Nope. Oh dear. Well, you know what? Anti-squadron... oh! Ooh! That might actually be useful to capture, but in the meantime... swarm them. Even if we blow up, that's intentional. No, you don't! No, 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 no. Okay, he got taken out, but that's good. Because that means I got one guy left and he can capture this thing. And you guys can already come back out. Get going. Get the fighter out. And... the downside of already selling the thing... shredder drones, huh? Just having the... okay, anti-squadron's already set up. Everybody else just lay into them. Don't have anything left there quite yet, so... what units are under... I thought we captured this thing! What the heck? What? Whatever, fine. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I mean, that works too, I guess. Alright. This. Hit that. Oh, come on. It doesn't affect, I guess it doesn't affect, okay, you. Eat into him. Start getting rid of him. Blow him up, blow him up, blow him up. Get a fighter out here. Get the drones out here. I could have sworn I captured that thing, but I guess not. Okay, if I can get over here... okay, you... hit this guy... or actually, okay, you can hit him. Take him out, take him out, take him out. Alright, the rest of these drones... go around the side and hit them. frigate. Or I thought those were fighters. Okay, that is a frigate. They have some fighters mixed in there too. Okay. Fire a little. Okay, good. This guy over here. Okay, no, he's still going at this guy. Hit him hard. Meanwhile, hit their hull. Okay. Oh dear. That was not what I intended to do, but hey, whatever. Get out of the way of his thing. Alright, you go after him. Let's get another drone out to deal with the frigate. Alright, you keep going at their hull. Stay stealth and we'll take them out. We might be able to snipe this guy with the cloaked one. Functionally snipe them, rather. Wait, whoa! No, okay, they took out my drone squad there. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, they don't have they no longer have the fighting squadrons, which is good. You guys both swarm him. Alright, I'll get an extra drone coming out of this. Just go for their hull, finish them off. You, take him out. Actually, all of you go for the hull. Okay. Lost 2 scrap, we got 79 back, I'll take. Okay, what else is in the system? Nothing. Okay, that was the last one. And then we were going for, yeah, this way. We've got quite a bit of money, too, so any shop we come across. Tell a shipping crate with no escort, sir. What do you want to do? Lynch, form a team and check it out. And tell your birds to be on guard, Captain. Of course, sir. We're on our way now. Sir, the door's been blasted away from the crate, and... what? They're omni... oh, yeah, they're not... they're just drifting, and they're not actually functional. Okay. Okay, scrap. Hey! I'll take that. And I think... okay, shop's in the next system, still. Abandoned auto factory. Oh, hey! Scrappers. Scrapper in Akash minefield, sir. Looks like they got the best of it, too. Any way your birds can scrap that ship, Captain? In those mines? It's risky. Could damage our birds. Our bird's pretty good. Feel like rolling the dice, sir? Well, I mean, my ships are automatically on scrap setting, so hey, go for it. Minefield or not, we need that scrap. Form a team and get it, Captain. We don't need it, but it'd be nice. Of course, sir. I'm tired of studying fight footage anyway. Took some careful maneuvering, but we extracted the scrap without incident, sir. Scrap's been added to our stock. Nice bump, too. You say you call 62 night. Yeah, whatever. We're a whole 7 short. All right. Let's check out this abandoned auto factory. All right. So once again, he looks like he's in the best spot. You know what? We're gonna splurge a little. Forgot what even the mission was for this. Okay, abandoned auto factory, planetary defense. Okay, I'm guessing the last one. Yeah, that did it. Well, most of it. Whatever. Engineering unpaid. Oh, okay, I didn't take engineering. Ambushed. Alright, what do we got? Oh, discretion was the... I was like, that's the one I was thinking of maybe not taking, and of course I... Alright. But it only took a little bit of damage. Alright. Better than the sandworm. Okay, these things again have already paid themselves off. Hey, hacking did pay off. Invisibility field projector. I don't imagine I'm going to be using that much, but... probably sell that. Alrighty. And now onto the shop with our fairly substantial haul. Oh, church ship. Oh, y'all are not in a good position for this. Alright. Enemy firing on us, sir. Alright, bucko. Bring your frigates out. Yeah, you're doing the classics. Frigate and a cruiser. Where's this fifth one coming? Oh, no, it's okay, it's the fourth one. Yeah, just get you as close as possible. A completely empty field, too. I think I'm going to have the run of the place. Ow. Oh, I forgot I don't have any, excess hull, do I? That might be a good upgrade for next time. You need to set up, don't ya? Oh, stupid stasis field. Keep going. Eat them apart. Alright, you go for their weapon. Okay, you go for their hull, you go for their weapons. You're probably not going to be around very long, but in the meantime, let's get some more guys out. Yeah, I'm going to lose it to the damage over time, but that's fine. Keep those weapons off me. I need to buy more drones. Just hit all their stuff. Okay. Oh, I forgot my hull heals. That's useful. Weapon is ready to fire. Okay, now y'all get rid of the frigate. And his other buddy. If any of those blow up, he's gonna take all that to the face. So thank you for the damage over time. It is going to mostly hurt you more. You hang back just a little. Okay. You finish him off. Oh, and Hullbreaker's ready. Hit him. They get their own Hullbreaker, I forgot. But I heal! Alright, no more Hullbreaker for you. Right, we should get the rest of these guys out. Yeah, we need to buy some more drones, just so I have them when the other ones are on cooldown. I'll bring the fighter out while I'm at it. Oh, hi guys! No, actually no, don't bother. Just lay into the ship. There it goes. Tesla field generator. Do not care. I'm selling that. Oh look, we're at a shipyard. UB coding. Allied units gain 40% damage reduction. Allied battleship is dealt 15% of any damage dealt to allied units before any damage reduction. Huh. Oh, so like so my ships take less damage, but I take a percentage of the damage that would go to them directly to my battleship? No. Even with self-healing, no way. Okay. I can buy another drone. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Fire a projectile doing 16 damage to the enemy battleship no matter the distance. Having a cruiser wouldn't hurt. Also, what is it? Armored hull. First hull bar only takes 50% damage from and heat from battleship weapons. You know what? I am going to take that, actually. And I'll upgrade my thing in the future. And I'm going to buy that, too. Okay, and I'm going to get that hardened hull upgrade because our automatic repair is winning battle. All fires. Or wait, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, additional hull structure. So I do have that, which means. Wait. So this does. Okay, first hull bar takes 50% damage and heat from weapons. Okay, so this one just makes it where I have more health in my hull. Okay, maybe I will hold off on... Well... Nah, I got the money, I'll take it. Okay. Sir, I'm detecting a scrapper battleship behind the station. Hard to tell if it's hiding out of some kind of vulnerability or is part of a trap. Got Chief for you, sir. We're picking up pretty significant data vulnerabilities in that scrapper mainframe, sir. Meaning? Meaning that scrapper's vulnerable to hacking. Real vulnerable. How do you want to play this one, Admiral? I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't have the... I thought you had hacking, but I guess not. He has engineering and erudition. And, alright. Nah, let's just go old school. It's your battle stations, crews. We're going in. I like it, Admiral. As I often say, there's only one good kind of scrapper. A dead scrapper. I've never heard you say that. No? Well, I'm gonna start. And we ambush them immediately. And my weapons are ready to fire right from the get-go. Oh, boy! Oh, crap. Why did it start with the... Okay. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, even like that, and then hit their hull. Alright, rush them. Nice thing about these drones, they are very fast. Boomer one. Okay. Blow up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Blow up. Alright. Actually, last boomer, you go and... Well, you go and hit their hull. Meanwhile... Go here. You go here. And... Alright. I brought more drones, buddy. least more than you. Auto crafting field, you stay there. Alright, hit their hull. Although this might... Oh, this is just gonna finish them off. Alright. Oh, got another person. No scrap. Aw. Okay, what do you do? Well, now we have somebody with hacking. Alright. I think that's everything in here. Alright, so... onto this corner, and then we get rematched with this guy. And so far, our fights against the church have been pretty good. So I think we're going to be okay, at least for this guy who beat us twice before. Well, okay, he beat us once before, and then we ran into the Progma? Yeah. Church ship! You can relax, Admiral. We're giving away our battleship tech now. The sooner we do, the sooner we can join them in the garden. Let's see what we have left. Tech for a scanner upgrade. Here, take it. Oh, my soul feels lighter already. Alright. I did not put anything into the navigation thing before, so I'll take that. Whoop. But still, that's... Okay. Secret military base. Let's go. Civilian ship, sir. Looking for good tech? I got all kinds of good tech. All legally procured, of course. And what are the chances that it actually works? Good. Real good. 75% good. Ooh, yeah, I think I'm going to do the Squadry Dock recovery upgrade. Get him coming out faster. My fuel tech's already maxed, so... Here's your scrap. Now this better work. Of course it'll well, Admiral. Have some faith. Jeez. Testing it, sir. Shouldn't take us long to determine if we even had. I can't bear to watch. Can we do it while we wait with our guns pointed at her? There we go. Tech checks out, sir. See? What'd I tell you? All my tech works. 75% of the time. Alright, well that was cheaper than 90 it would have cost me if I actually did it the old-fashioned way. Alright. Let's get some of that money back. Really doesn't like you. Does quite like the spy. Fight barely seems to make any difference. Guessing for the danger avoiding, it is going to want engineering. Immediate difference, good. But... okay, both fight and senses seem to make a difference. I want to say it leans heavier on senses than persuasion because... oh, that might be from erudition. No difference. Yeah. This might go very badly. And this is... secret military base, secret military base. Crap, I probably should have put discretion on the... yeah, well, whatever. Okay. Cruiser protector. Not super useful, but I can sell it. There's the discretion. Ow. Ow. Oh! Sorry, Natalia. parasite drones that I also don't use. Hooray! Yeah, this is a persuasion one. Oh! We lost Ollie. Okay. Is this going to be discretion? Okay, engineering. There's discretion. Ow, ow. Yeah, that's why I like to have a surplus. Oh, there goes Bertrand. Surplus is completely gone. We're back to the 10 cap. Alright. Decent amount of money, at least. Okay, get rid of you. Putting our boomer drones first. Just regular Mark III. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay. Seems to be an anomaly here. Another church ship. This is a sacred sector. Here you will be punished for your sins. Alright. Yep, frigate and cruiser. About what I expected. I think I get that hull breaker right off the bat, but at least I will take less damage now with that other upgrade. Okay. I don't think I can put them out much farther than where they are. Oh, no, I can. Okay. EMP field, or tower, so let's try to avoid that. At least they're neutral. Oh! Okay, they're shooting at the towers right from the get-go. Interesting. Oh, okay, it only slows them. Okay. And hey, I didn't take that much damage. I'll take that. Alright. We're just gonna swarm y'all. Yeah, eat you alive. For sure. Alright, cruiser's gone. Frigate's gone. Rush them. Oh, look at that hull melt. It's beautiful. You back up, though, so you don't get hit with the... well, never mind. Too late. Still. Alright. Get right back to it and finish them off. This will be a quick fight. You know what? This works, too. You're gone. Healing their hull, but it's not going to make much difference. Or shielding their hull. But it's not going to make much difference. And... gone. I think we're going to be pretty okay for the boss. Any upgrades worth getting before we run in there? Could upgrade the squadron thing to make him come out even faster. Or add more hull. You know what? Probably more hull. I could do it twice, actually. Yeah, last thing we're going in is the boss. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do one of each. Extra hull. No, actually, okay, I'm going to go all in on the hull. Because I get a bunch of scrap after I finish a boss fight anyway, so maxed out health is probably for the best. No worries, Yelshanda. I'll still have Sector 3 to deal with. The Holy Destroyer, sir. Admiral Idaho, welcome to my sector. I was hoping your battleship would reach me in one piece. I even said a prayer for you. She seems... nice? Did Xenon shut down the Omnis? So you think maybe he did it too? I've often thought the same myself, but I never had the proof. Oh, can I see it, Admiral? Can I see the Omni on your ship? I know it's there. I am here. It is strange indeed. That's subjective, really. And definitely not a god. Just a machine created by a machine, created by an 800-year-old man. You don't believe in what your religion preaches. Oh, sorry, that's me. Heavens no, but I recognize a good story when I hear it. I feel like this one might not actually try to kill us. We're not the enemy you think we are, Cardinal. Oh, I know that. I know you haven't done the things that Xenon says. You do. Yes, you killed 2 cardinals, but only because you had no choice. It's not a sin. Not in my book, anyway. Then there's no need for us to battle. Sorry, but there is. I still have my orders. Xenon's still my pope, and I am still his cardinal. Also, just between you and me, I want to become the next pope. And you can't become pope these days letting an Imperial Admiral pass through your sector, can you? I'll make this as painless as possible. You'll hardly know your battleship exploded. Oh right, I did beat the 2nd sector boss, but then ran into the Progma and got my butt kicked. Okay. Yep, same as always. They're throwing out their... Do we have a Mark II boomer? No, this is Mark I's. That's fine. I'm going to spread them out a little bit, though, because I know they like to open up with that damage over time. Go. Alright. You 2 on him. You 2 on him. You probably shouldn't have led with your cruiser that can't take being hit directly. Ah, crap, I still... Oh, they were shooting at the... Not me. Okay. Oh, no, I guess they did hit me with that. I can't... Hard to tell. Okay. Tear into them while you guys are still up and let the explosion take you out. And if any of you die, you got new drones that come up. We're just gonna wait for your guys to spawn in. Okay, there we go. You take care of their basilisk. Nope. Oh, crap. Yeah, get the basilisk out first. Nope. Oh, right, they're gonna spawn the new guy. Oh, dang it, they took them all out at once. Alright, fine. More drones. Ow. Well, that's what you do. Okay. They're already down to that other hull, so... You explode. More boomer drones go. Okay, that's why you're able to keep going. You get hull healing from that. Okay. More drones. Yeah, get rid of the cruiser first. That's the biggest... Okay. That's gone. Get rid of the frigate and then go for their hull. Okay. And let's get some more out and shred the rest of them. Oh, I forgot they had 2 things with the hull. Ow. Take him out. Take him out. More drones. And another drone. Wait, just a little bit for that. Alright, you go. You go for their hull. You go for him. Tag team. New drone out. Oh, Basilisk as well. Ugh. Go away. Go after him, please. Go after him. Now Pace is healing. The rest of you go and deal with the hull. Finish him off. Okay. There we go. 500. Alright, last sector. Let's see now. Let's go for it. Maximum number of chips we can have out. I wonder if I can buy any more. I cannot. A little bit of a cushion for commandos. One thing of fuel. Alright. Now, alright, 3 and a shop. Yeah. Nope, we are not going to Progma. We are leaving them alone. Hi, guys. Sure chip, sir. Don't worry. After I kill you, I'll pray for your soul. Good luck with that, buddy. EMP towers again. Yep. Old Faithful, frigate and cruiser. Here, here, here. Yeah, the rest of you are good. Alright. Now, everybody eat their hull. You can blow them up if you want, but that just means they blow up in your face. Right, you go here. Oh, hi! Not a great starting spawn for you, buddy. Alright, you go over here, deal with him. What enemy weapon they firing? Keep dealing with them, and... what the hey? Bring some of the other guys out here for variety's sake. Oh, the enemy's got that thing too. Alright. Drones. Where's my fighters? Fighters are... yeah, go here. Oh, interesting. Oh! No matter the... oh! You should stay back here. I did not read that description fast as much as I should have. Yeah, if you're just like a constant artillery unit shelling from the back, I'll take it. Although I don't think you're gonna last very long, unfortunately. Unless the drones take care of you first. Get them. Jump them. Damage on the head's probably gonna finish you off. Eh. It's actually a good investment to get him back in that shop. Alright, anyway, oh! Well, one more hit and they're toast, so... Kamikaze, go! Any of y'all just tap them, they're gone. And there we go. Okay, I think that was a good idea, though, to have the Impaler there, because just have 4 drones rush him and have him take pot shots at their ship from the back. That'll work out just fine. Hey. Alright. Let's see what the shop has. And I got some stuff I can just sell, so... Incoming transmission. If you're looking for supplies, you've come to the wrong place, Admiral. We're fresh out. The NS Odysseus is not looking for assistance. I take it you want to help us, then? That'd be a first. Tell me about your planet. It used to be a planet for Aki Omni factories, Admiral. Hundreds of thousands worked here, making machines, following the orders of machines. It wasn't highly paid work, but it was honest. I know the nobles looked down on us, but we took pride in it. We bled for those machines. Now we're struggling to survive. Between all the disease and the starvation, every day's a battle. What do you want now, Admiral? What did you see the day the machine shut down? A day like any other. One moment we were building and constructing the Omnis, and the next, everything went strangely quiet. Our foremen were Omnis, and they just slumped over. No warning, no nothing. First we thought, okay, just a minor setback. They'll turn on again. They're Omnis. All we have to do is wait. One day turned into another, and then another. That was 20 years ago, Admiral. Now our food and resources have never been so low. Hate to say it, but unless something changes, and soon, we're goners. How can we help your people? Honestly, I'm not sure you can. We could always use some scrap. It's yours. Thank you, Admiral. I wasn't going to mention this, but we got a battleship weapon. I don't know if it works. It's been here collecting dust for years, but it's yours if you want. Flat cannon. Not super useful for me, but hey. Shop. Risk predicted. Huh! Can I swap those out? Because if I can okay. Ooh. Dang. Both of those are actually really good. Because the risk predictive algorithm turns all the 50-50s into 100% chance. The Nemesis cores makes makes all units explode, and any units that are already have exploding do more damage. And most of my drones are self-destruct drones. Ooh. I don't need the invisibility field projector. I really don't use that. Same for the Tesla. Sorry, guys. It's like I'll sell this back to you. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that Nemesis core. That's gonna. I've got 4 HP bars worth. As nice as it is to have reduced damage when it goes through those things, I haven't lost a single bar of hull yet. I think I'd rather just take this for the extra damage output and fights faster. Okay, I have to, yeah. I was gonna see if I could swap them in and out, but no. Alright. Armored hull goes, but I am taking that Nemesis core. I've survived. The only thing I usually lose with these risk predictive algorithms is some commandos. Yeah, no, I'll take that. That's a really nasty combo. Alright. Any idea what kind of station this is, Hawks? Not gonna lie, sir, I don't have the foggiest. Incoming transmission. Welcome to our casino, Admiral. Pirate casino. Must have taken an Osamaki's. Don't worry, we won't attack you. We accept everyone's scrap here. Even Magret Imperial scrap like your own. No offense. And just so you know, there's more than one pirate guard in the casino, so try anything and you wish you hadn't. What do you want to do about this casino, sir? Hey, spy! Is it the mechanic one that has the spy thing? Need your help with something, Lieutenant. Okay. Oh, hey, it's my... Alright, never mind. Of course, sir. What can I do? Play poker. Poker, sir? That's right, Lieutenant. What, you don't like poker? I do, sir. I just thought my mission might be a little bit more... dangerous. It is dangerous, Lieutenant. It's dangerous if you lose. Catch my meaning? Loud and clear, sir. Loud and clear. Sir, I've done so well, I believe I've almost brought down the house. But there's a downside. I'm getting signs I'm no longer wanted. Pack it in and report back to the ship at once, Lieutenant. No need to create an incident. Aye, aye, sir. Not bad. Oh, the house only had 97 scrap on them? Yeah. Why not? Let's crank this baby up even more. Maximum speed weapon spam. Or not weapon spam, but you know what I mean. Ship spam. Because I only had I had more than one weapon that I could have put in the extra weapon docks, but I sold them, so I'm just gonna put that in the hardened hull. My ship is about as tanky as it can be outside of the heat stuff, which, I'm gonna be honest, like, heat is a thing I've used against enemies. It really hasn't made that much of a difference on my stuff. Maybe on higher difficulties, and, you know, usually when I was getting my butt kicked by the Progma, I had bigger concerns. I didn't really look at my heat. They were just kind of shredding my hull no matter what, so... Alright. Let's see. Yeah, let's go here. Beacon's playing a pre-shutdown message on loop, sir. Looking to buy an affordable Omni? Look no further. We have dozens of Omnis on our lot, with all kinds of exo frames and practically brand new to boot. Just come on down to Glider's Omni lot, located on Aradan 3 in Sector 2 of His Majesty's Empire. What are you waiting for? Purchase your Omni today! High roll on the one, I'll take it. Should be enough to get me to the next thing. Battleship wreckage, let's go. Thank the machines you're here. This ship is trying to siphon EON off our station. Second incoming transmission, sir. Don't believe a word she says. I saw they were low on fuel, so I was trying to give them some of mine is all. I know the Omni shut down. We can still be kind to one another, can't we? I don't know what this guy's worse at. Telling the truth or stealing Neo-N. This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus. Stop, civilian, or I'll make you stop. Admiral Idaho? Must be hearing things. All this dark will do that to you. Just mind your business, pal. This has nothing to do with you nor your ship. No, that didn't work. Captain, go get our friend and put him in the brig. That should sober him up. Aye, aye, sir. Sir, we put him in the brig. Quite a little setup on his ship. Guy's been making Neo-N rot gut for years. Who said science was dying? Goes by the name of Vaughn, sir. For what it's worth, he says he met you once. Most likely he's never met the original me, but I'll pay him a visit nevertheless. I'm interested in what he has to say. I wouldn't believe a word that he says, Admiral. He's clearly unstable. I'll keep that in mind, machine. Alright. I don't believe it. It is you! Admiral Idaho as I live and breathe. And why wouldn't it be? Because you died. Or so I believed until now. My captain tells me we met once. You wouldn't remember me, Admiral. I wasn't highly ranked. You were in the fleet? Yes. Many years ago. First fleet. I was discharged. I always had a problem with the drink. Ensign Bond. I flew in the Hyperion too. Man, that was a long time ago. I have a sneaking suspicion you have other questions too. Tell me, why is it you believe me dead? But surely you've heard the story yourself, Admiral. The story, yes, but I'd like to hear your version. There are so many. Well, on Ganima, a planet in the House Kosh Moneta sectors, there once existed a group of people called the Survivalists. We found a station with the graffiti of them called the Survivalists Live earlier, so... Incomprehensible as it is, these people believe the Empire would be better off without the Omnis. Crazy talk, I know. I mean, I don't worship the things, but the idea we'd be better off without them is just plain wrong. After years of abuse at the hands of House Kosh Moneta, their numbers down to only a few thousand, they knew they had to fight back or be wiped off the stars. We made it out of Sector 2. So we're in the third sector of the last quadrant. We beat that boss beforehand. So, after years of secretly amassing weapons and resources, they rebelled one day, 26 years ago, 6 years before the shutdown. House Kosh Moneta never saw it coming. After quickly overwhelming local troops and destroying local Omnis, who, limited by their Rubicon, were unable to defend themselves, they shut down the local folder. Oberon, rightfully fearing these terrorists, fearing they might attack other planets, sent you and Vice Admiral Akonko to squash the rebellion and protect his subjects. But because the folder was down, it took you and your battleship 5 years to reach Ganmea from Elysium. By the time you arrived, the Survivalists were ready for you. More than ready. They turned Ganmea into a veritable war machine. You asked for their surrender, but it was useless. They weren't going to go back to the way things were before. With their way of thinking, they were finally free. They'd finally secured a future for themselves. You and Akonko attacked, but soon discovered your few ships were outmatched by theirs. Then, Admiral, you made the ultimate sacrifice. You ordered the other ships to stockpile their Makers of Darkness, Telesnukes, on a single ship. Your ship. Akonko begged you not to do it, but you knew it had to be done. For Oberon, for the good of the Empire. And alone, you crashed your ship into Ganmea, setting off an immense chain reaction, vitrifying those terrorists and saving the Empire at the same time. The rebellion had been put down, but not without a cost. Back home in Elysium, your death was mourned by hundreds of thousands, and Oberon, with the eyes of the Empire upon him, proclaimed you the greatest hero the Empire had ever known. But now I know it's all untrue. You didn't die. You survived Ganmea. But why, Admiral? We were told that story. Why were we told that story in the first place? To be honest, It's fine, Admiral. I don't expect you to tell me what really happened. How could you? Kind of above my pay grade. I'm no longer even a member of the fleet. Sometimes I wish I still was, though. Sometimes I was still fighting for all that's good, all that remains. But, no offense, I don't think the fleet, not even the greatest admiral of all time leading it, can save us now. I believe these truly are our final days. What else have you heard about the Survivalist Wand? Some people think they may have been behind the shutdown, you know, because they believe we shouldn't rely on Omnis for anything. They couldn't be, could they? I mean, you killed the Survivalists. All of them. Vitrified those poor bastards into glass. Well, that was the story, anyway. You hear rumors every now and then about a ship carrying the last of their kind floating through space, searching for you, Admiral. Searching for me? What for? Payback. For what you did to their planet and to their people. I'd imagine they'd be a little sore, don't you? You got other questions, don't you? Tell me more about House Kosh Moneta. Next to House Telos, they're probably the most powerful house in all the Empire. That or House Akibara Sun. Kosh have existed since the beginning, but it seems they never had enough power. Not for their taste, anyway. Their abhorrence for the old man was no secret. After all, he's had them and House AS under their thumb for centuries. There are rumors the Koshs have made several attempts on his life throughout the decades, though nothing's ever been proven. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if House KB had something to do with the shutdown. Tell me more about House Akibara Sung. The Akis, just like the Koshs, have wanted Oberon out of the picture for decades. They've always resented the old man for having more power than them. Hell, the Empire might be theirs if not for Oberon. You can see how that might rub those gene mods the wrong way. I always thought that maybe they played a large part, even, in the shutdown. Those money grubbers wielded a tremendous amount of power. They still probably do, for that matter. You definitely can't rule them out as suspects. Always thought they're so much better than the rest of us, haven't they? No more questions this one. Let's see. What do you know about Vice Admiral Okonkwo? Well, you hear a couple stories about him. One that he was your best friend, your right-hand man, always has been since your days of the Academy together. Others that he was very jealous of you. Said you were always Oberon's favorite, the golden one, chosen to lead the Empire if Oberon ever stepped down, and that Okonkwo lived in your shadow and resented you for that. Me, I don't know which story to believe. Then again, I'm not much for gossip, know what I mean? What I like to do, instead, is get drunk and hit up the space casinos. Now that's a good time. Anyway, knowing Vice Admiral Okonkwo as you do, only you know the truth there, Admiral. Right. Only I know the truth there. No, okay. No other questions. I won't keep a former Imperial soldier as a prisoner. If you stay out of trouble and no longer steal, you're free to go. Thank you, Admiral. That's kind of you. But, you mind if I say something before I go? Go ahead. One thing kind of strikes me funny when I think back to the time I met you. What's that? You haven't aged one bit. How could that be? That's just the darkness in here, Vaughn. Plays tricks on the eyes. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, in the meantime, mission time, go! I was surprised. I was thinking they were going to make it where we could hire him on. It's like, hey, you were a former guy under us. Maybe you could be useful. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go with you, and get the feeling engineering might be useful. Oh yeah, Rogue Akash Mech, definitely. Okay. Engineering and hacking is almost certainly going to be useful here. Yeah. Fight. And just to be on the safe side, demolition. Okay, that didn't do anything. Oh well. I guess discretion might be the thing that gets it, but okay. It's gonna make more than 80, gonna make my money back. Yeah. Ow. Ow! Lost my rod. Battleship wreckage. Don't be discretion, don't be discretion. Hey, okay, hack and persuasion. Okay, we've gone positive on money at least. Alright. The Kosh robot's gonna be the big problem. I'm guessing it's basically a mecha. Nope. I'm probably gonna have to give this person away because I don't think I have space. Heck, alright. Okay, we've definitely gone positive at least. Okay, Rogue Augmented Kosh Mech. Persuasion, fight, sharp senses. Okay. Okay. Again, sucks we lost a Marine, but... or Commando, but... Complete an expedition involving a Kosh Mech without retreating. Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to give probably the guy I just got. Tomas Ahmad. Yeah, the thing's useful, but... Yeah, sorry, that being able to bring out extra ones for free is a bit too useful. Well, we got a station here. You can go there. Okay. This is a healing station, Admiral. For a price, we'll heal your wounded with our magic. Not using our services could be costly. I don't know, sir. Sounds a little sketchy to me. Yeah, well, I don't... one, I don't have the thing to do the risk analysis, but I also know that, you know, if you don't, they literally hex you, so... Here you are. You performed our ritual. You should see results soon. None of my officers were damaged, so hey. Good luck, Dragon. Don't forget to update your mic inputs on Discord and stuff. That's what always gets me. Imperial battleship, sir. In this sector, it's every ship for itself. Even Imperials can no longer be trusted. Oh, is she just going to attack us? What is she saying, sir? She's telling us to prepare for battle. Yep, okay. I got a sneaking suspicion the fact they've got Imperial ships as a thing we have to deal with is gonna be something that comes up. Okay, you stay right back here. Rest of y'all. I get the feeling the last sector is us gonna be fighting our way through Imperial space. Okay, get rid of the frigate. If y'all all could just bunch up like that nice and tight, that would make my job significantly easier. And get these guys back out here. I don't have any frigates to fight against you, so we're just going to put Ghost out. There we go. Alright. Eat him alive. That is an incredibly useful ship. You go here, you go here. And yeah, more of you. They're almost down. How much damage? Okay, 16 damage. It's not going to finish him off, but it'll definitely hurt. Oh, that'll finish him, though. And gone. Alright, let's get these guys back online so they're the first to spawn. Okay, next up. Only one option, so. Aki Research Station, sir. Looks inactive, but an Aki destroyer can't be too far away. Contact the station, Ozu. On it, sir. Getting a recorded message, sir. Seems to be from a personal log. Despite our best efforts, number 11 died today. Because of the shutdown, it appears we won't be receiving additional test subjects. My team wants to pack it in, terminating research we spent the last 5 years working on. But how can we give it up now after all the work we put in? Which is why I've decided to continue the research with myself as our next test subject. We're not going in there. She turned into a xenomorph and it kills your crew. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say things probably didn't end well for Dr. Akara. Yeah, no. If I put my guys in there, most of them die, and then I can send a lieutenant in, but it is, regardless of what happens, I believe I lose troops, so... and I don't think I'd get much out of it, so... I've got a decent amount of scrap. Leaving that one alone. Okay. Battleship wreckage, let's go. Admiral, would you indulge me with some personal questions? Like what? Well, on your decision-making process, and why you choose to interact with the crew as little as you do. Oh, and how does it feel when you die? Yes, that interests me very much as well. Go on, machine. Ask. Well, how do you cope with making life and death decisions on a daily basis? Each life on our crew is precious. Preserving those lives is crucial to the success of our mission, as we no longer have the unlimited support of the Empire. I do not take the loss of life lightly. Every death adds to my burden. But the greater the obstacle, the bigger the responsibilities for those of us who are still alive. At every turn, every step, decisions must be made to ensure the survival of this ship and maximize our chances of success. Sometimes, unfortunately, the best decision might very well require endangering certain crew members so that the majority may live. How do I cope with these choices? I try to weigh my feelings as just another parameter and make the most efficient choices I possibly can. Choices with the shortest path to victory. Choices that ensure our survival. So, sometimes to lead, you must shut down that which makes you most human. Interesting. Yes, but at the end of the day, all those emotions come flooding back. It weighs heavy on me, machine, but that's the burden of command. Well, on the... okay, that's the... Fine, ask. I was just wondering, how does it feel to die, Admiral? Humans aren't supposed to remember such an experience, but, as clones from Gehenna, we do. The fear, the agony, no matter how often it happens, you never get used to it. If there is a bright side to all this, and I'm not sure there is, dying does help us learn faster from our mistakes. It does, doesn't it? Fire away, machine. I've noticed you don't mingle much with the crew. Why is that, Admiral? I need to keep my distance, machine. That's key. So that when I must make a difficult decision, one in which life and death hang in the balance, I can make it with my judgment unclouded. I know this is an Omni speaking, but isn't that a little cold? I suppose you could say that, but it's done for a reason. Now I suggest we get back to the mission at hand. Of course, Admiral. Alright, mission. Let's go. Not like... You don't really see it. They have Xenos, which they just call for any like sort of alien life form, but at least in this case, her whole thing is she mutated herself with her experiments and like just has been feasting on anything that comes into the station, and so eventually you go in there and it's like, oh yeah, we killed the thing that was eating us, but I'm pretty sure it was that doctor from the recording. Her eyes are the same. And then your psychopathic security officer says, can I keep the head as a trophy? Okay, fight's making a difference. Go with you. And... yeah, that made a big one. Try demolition as well. Okay. Hang on. What? Okay. Battleship wreckage, injected cryopod. We've already got engineering on. Oh, but cryopod probably... yeah, probably wants piloting. Or not, okay. Hacking? No. Whatever. I'm just gonna do a full roll. Somehow these guys could still. Oh, because it was built around. Duh. Because it was built around his thing specifically. Alright, so we literally can't fail, so this is just gonna be. Again, it did take a decent amount of scrap for it, but hey. There's the ambush. But weapon out of this, scrap, or scrap. Okay, pretty sure I've gone positive, not by much, but probably gonna get an officer I can't use out of this. Yep. I think it literally is the same name. Might have gone a little bit negative, actually, but oh well. Another cryopod? Yeah. Sir, an escape pod among civilian ship debris. I'm glad to see you. Long story short, I'm pretty sure I've gotten this guy before. Glad to see you. Long story short, my vessel was destroyed by a scrapper battleship. You might want to look out your window, sir. At least to the shape of it, but hey. Managed to escape in the pod, but I'm afraid the rest of the crew weren't so fortunate. I'll hunt those scrappers down if it's the last thing I do in these Omni-forsaken sectors. We're sorry for your loss. We too have run into scrappers on our journey. That's kind of you to say. I know you don't know me, but any chance you're looking at another crew member, I can help you, and you can help me get my sweet revenge. You can use all the help you can. Welcome aboard. Thank you, Admiral. You won't regret it. Although I'm probably immediately going to have to get rid of the guy. Lean, welcome the stranger onto the ship. What do you want me to do? Give him or her flowers or something? Just be your charming self. Sir, welcome the stranger onto the ship. Can't be 100% sure without administering the tests, including my favorite, the pain threshold test, but I think you'll be pleased with our newest crew member. Frederick Frodo, and I immediately will have to get rid of him. Sorry, buddy. You're at least not going to be... You'll be part of the regular crew. Anything else there? I think... Okay, we're just two away. This is a repair station. Looking for repair work? We'll bang it out. We only do big jobs here. Small jobs just don't do it for us. I mean, I can't repair the squadrons, but I'll be nice. I've got extra scrap and I'm one system away from the boss. You'd be happy to pay for your services. Bang it out, guy. No problem. Oh, repaired. But they'll be auto-scrapped afterwards, I think. No! Interesting. I'm pretty sure this is... are always in a patch state and cannot be repaired. I wonder if that's a bug. Or if it'll, you know, roll next sector and go, hang on a minute, and auto patch them, but still, interesting. Yeah, it did it for these guys too. Huh. Alright. Yeah, only a shop here. An anomaly. Oh, hello. It's like a Imperial battleship. You again? I told you, leave us alone! Strange. This captain thinks he's seen our battleship before. Sir, they're on the attack. Our own brothers and sisters. going drone heavy. But I've got more. And then you have a fighter, but I can take that out. EMP tower. You stay back here. Ow. Alright. Oh, they have a thing to make their ships invincible. Interesting. Ow. Nope. Ah, they ruined my shot. No. Okay, the Impaler still got a shot off. Good. Alright, more of y'all. Hit him from both sides. Finish him off. Okay, now go eat their hull. Just gotta wait for him to come back out. Ow! It's annoying. Is the Impaler ready? How long till he's... Okay, 5 seconds. I can work with that. Impaler, get back out. The rest of y'all deal with the fighters. Weapons almost back up. Finish off their hull. Okay. I'll get the other fighter out here. And hit him again. And hit him again. They're going rather fighter heavy now, which I guess makes sense, but annoying for my purposes. Keep hitting them, longbow, or impaler, whatever that thing's called. And no, they made him invincible. Blah. Any of these other guys, though, can ship damage this thing down after this. Yeah, just go for it. And that'll finish him off when that hits him. There it goes. Okay. Sell that invisibility projector, I don't need it. Engine disruptor, no. Heavy nuke could be, well, no, because it's just only against ships. Okay, first, what am I doing? I'm going to be fighting against the boss of the sector. I don't need commandos. Or fuel for that matter. What the heck am I doing? Whatever. Invisibility field projector, sell that. You know, I'm going into the boss net. You know what? Screw it. We'll go for the nuke. We'll get it. Alright, let's meet the Pope. Space Pope. Also, get the Impaler back in here. And equip that nuke. 100 seconds. Or no, 125 seconds, so over 2 minutes. We'll see if it lasts that long. Again, we've been doing pretty well against the church ship so far. Xenon's battleship.
At last, Admiral Idaho. I'd heard so much about you and your battleship. Sorry my cardinals couldn't be more hospitable. I assure you that we take manners very seriously in the church. Which is why, before I kill you, I'm going to say a prayer for you. Put in a good word for wherever it is you're headed.
Oh, he's also got, like, a slave chained to him. 3. Oh, yeah. Those look like sex slaves. Cool.
An Imperial Admiral. You might be in for a nasty little surprise.
You've proven yourself an enemy of the Empire, Xenon. Surrender or I have no choice but to destroy you.
Surrender? A pope doesn't surrender. That would be unholy. Now, let's get down to business. I have a sermon I want to wrap up. One on how I bravely smashed an evil Imperial battleship.
Alright, let's go. He's got 3 hull, 2 sets of frigates. Alright. You go here. 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 Last one go here. It's all just that. Alright. Cryo wave. Every 80 seconds, stop movement attacks of all your units on the battlefield for 3 seconds. Okay, it's annoying, but I can deal. Especially since I can get these guys back out very quickly. 1 frigate each, go. Their weapons are going to be annoying to deal with, but we can deal. Okay, frigates are both out. Go for the Basilisk. Take it out and then start eating their hull. Actually, you start eating their hull right now. Oh, they got their own cruiser, their own Impaler. No, that's my trick. Go away. Alright, finish them off. Well, not finish them off, but still. Start banging them up. You know what I should have done, actually? I should have gotten one of those, ooh, hello. Rush them. I might not be able to get the thing out for that one. Yeah, damage over time might finish it off. Ow. Frigates. Do not let them keep that up. No, you finish this one off. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Off that hull. Okay, Parasite, get him. He can't fight back. No, I guess he can do the damage over time, but if I finish that... Okay, keep this up. Keep this up. Ah, dang it. Fine. You, finish him off. And you take that one out. Ow. That's annoying. Alright, keep it up with these. Just drown them in them. There's that cryo wave crap. Alright. But I just have new units that came out, so... Hit that hull. Ah, crap. Okay. Alright, more drones. Okay, you go deal with him. You go with the frigate. You finish off the basilisk again. Yeah, more. Right. Get out. You go for his hull. One scratch. There we go. Go for the frigate while it's slow. Ah, well. Sniped it. Still. You go for this one. You go for that one. Nuke is almost ready. I can clear their field out in a sec. You go here. You go here. I won't be able to do anything against their hull, but... Alright, let's get more of y'all out. It's not exactly an elegant playstyle, but damn if it's not effective. Last hull level, or left. Alright, I'm gonna keep that nuke for when they bring their guys out. Just finish it all off at once. I know they're bringing in more. Yeah, there they go. Fire. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Go to town. Everybody else, finish them off and then finish the hull. As long as that cruiser's left uninterrupted as well, I can just kind of whittle them down by death of 1,000 cuts, too. Just leave him to do his thing. Oh, I guess I can't attack that. What else? The cryo wave's coming. I'm going to hold off on bringing my new guys out. I know that's going to happen. Cryo wave hit, so let's just get more of these guys out. Ah, they finally got my guy. Oh, there's an impaler. No, No, knock that off. That's my job. Get the impaler back out here. Okay, impaler's down, but you're gonna craft a drone squadron. Again, that's my shtick, dagnabbit. Y'all take each other out and then... Okay. This will finish him. So you think you're going to save the Empire, do you? You're not going to save anything. All will still die in his clusters, I assure you. Where'd your sex slaves go? Did you ever believe the Omnis were gods? Or was your belief always a lie? Yes, when I was a young man, the Omnis were the reason I left my home planet and joined the clergy.
My parents were aristocrats in House Telos with a couple armies of their own. I found that so much of who you are as a young person is merely an act of rebellion against your parents. They despised the church, so I loved it. Unfortunately, while I started to lose my faith, I developed an insatiable hunger for power. By then, my only chance to satisfy my appetite was to rise within the ranks of the church. So I did, quickly. My greed and enjoyment of that greed far outweighed any moral unrest that I had, which, truth be told, was very little to begin with. Yes, Admiral, for a time I did believe, but that was a long time ago. Why? Why did you shut the Omnis down, Xenon? Despite what you believe, I didn't. But you had a motive. Look at how your power has grown. Yes, well, that power has been most unexpected. What do you mean? When the shutdown occurred, I did not know what would happen. I feared the end of the Church of Singularity, and the end of myself as its pope. So I adapted. I had to. It was that or lose my position, become like everyone else. Luckily, my disciples believed I was the prophet I claimed to be. They believed the Omnis were shut down because we'd not worshipped them well enough. Why did they believe what was so obviously a lie? Because the truth, which was that their gods had shut down and would never turn on again, that their gods were in fact not gods, was too painful. They turned to make-believe, to fantasy. I was happy to provide that for them. No, Admiral, I did not shut down the machines, contrary to what you've heard. But then why have you hunted our ship in your sectors? You're a naive one, aren't you? The preservation of power, of a kingdom. It's been nice not having Oberon breathing down my neck these last 20 years. Then if you didn't do it, who or what did? Let me ask you something, Admiral. Who had the most to gain from messing with Oberon's machines, Who was it who hated Oberon the most? I'll tell you. House Akibara Sung and House Kosh Bundia. No one despised Oberon more than they. But why did they hate him? Because the old man had them under his thumb for centuries. They dreamed of becoming as rich and powerful as House Telos, but they never could. He would never let them. Your culprit is one of them, Admiral. I'm certain.
Which is funny because Mom said she was certain it was, the Church of Singularity that did it, so I'm guessing it's going to be another red herring. And then what's probably going to end up happening, and again, why I'm assuming we have set up Imperial ship fights, is, Oberon probably did it, or something to that effect. Tell me about the relationship the Church had with Oberon.
The relationship?
Yes.
Your Emperor founded the Church, Admiral. That was the relationship.
You lie.
I lie when I'm so close to death. Oberon created a religion to cement the importance and permanence of the Omnis in his empire.
Why keep that a secret?
To help with the illusion that the machines truly were gods, and not just the invention of a machine invented by a man, which is what they are. Oberon needed people to believe the Omnis were holy things, so as to not question a world, an empire, a galaxy revolving around their existence, and to secure his place in the center of that empire as its immovable emperor.
Did you know anything about me, Xenon?
Only that you were Oberon's best admiral, and that you died on Ganmia vitrifying the survivalists. Of course, now I can see that I was mistaken. I suppose that was just another ruse by the old man to keep his best weapon hidden. But why do you ask, Admiral? Ah, you have a touch of the egomania in you too, I can see. Careful.
The time has come to surrender, Xenon. Do so and your life will be spared. I promise you.
Be that as it may, Admiral, I have no intent on surrendering. To be honest, I don't really see the point.
What do you mean?
I'm dying. We all are here in these sectors. The rich, the poor, the believing, the non-believing. I would imagine it's same in all the clusters. Without active omnis, we're doomed. We have 10, 15 years left at most. I'd prefer to die now than spend that time in an Imperial brig, no matter how spacious it may be. Sorry, Admiral. You'll have to finish what you've started.
I'm glad we won, don't get me wrong, but I kind of have mixed feelings about defeating the Pope of a religion that thinks I'm God. Know what I mean, Admiral? I'm not gonna answer that. So, do you believe what Xenon said? That the Church of Singularity didn't shut down the Omnis after all?
I do, Machine. Xenon had no reason to lie with his death so near. No, I believe he was telling us the truth.
So we've eliminated another suspect, but now we have 2 more to add to the list. House Akibara Sung and House Kosh Buendia.
That's right. See, that one of these great houses shut down the Omnis. But which one? Xenon mentioned House Akibara Sung and House Kosh Buendia. But he wasn't the only one. So did Vaughn, the Imperial Fleet veteran we arrested. Or so did Vaughn, the Imperial Fleet veteran we arrested. Do you believe these houses may have had something to do with the shutdown machine?
The great houses, and next to House Telos, the most powerful in all of the Empire. They've existed since the dawn of the Empire, 700 years ago. But it seems they never had enough power. Not for their taste, anyway. No, it's not unlikely they had something to do with all of this, Admiral. Jealousy and greed are highly motivating factors. Among humans, that is.
I have another question for you. Tell me more about House Akibara Sung, Caliban.
Besides House Telos, they're probably the wealthiest house in all of the clusters. Or they were, anyway. In addition to the more traditional Omni-related business pursuits, House AS invested heavily in biological and chemical engineering. Why? As a way to try and compete with House Telos, which, because of the positronic chip quota, had a large advantage in Omni industries. Bio and chem engineering also play a significant part in their culture, and they use it to better their intelligence and beauty. Though their standards, especially for beauty, may be considerably different from House Telos.
What else can you tell me about the Akis?
The Akis, also as a means to add to their considerable fortune, have resorted to less legal means of commerce.
You're telling me they've broken Imperial law?
Yes, in the past. Quite a bit. They frequently engaged in questionable practices, extortion and gambling being their specialties.
Why didn't Emperor Oberon stop them?
I believe he tried, but not even Emperor Oberon has the resources to completely stop them. Our galaxy is too large.
Is the positronic chip another Omni invention, I'm guessing?
Actually, no. Your kind invented this, as incredible as that is. Specifically, Emperor Oberon. The positronic chip serves several purposes. 1, it contains the Rubicon, and 2, it dictates Omni functionality. My functions are specific to Gehenna, and as such are different from the functioning of other Omnis, whether they're Imperial Outpost Omnis like the Omni here, Folder Omni, Cube Omnis, Medical Omnis, Teacher Omnis, or the hundreds of other kinds of Omnis that exist in the Empire. Lastly, the positronic chip gives Omnis quantum computing capabilities. It's what allows us to be significantly smarter than your kind. Positronic chips are produced and distributed near Elysium. Of course, that's by design, so that Oberon can closely monitor the positronic quota. Simply put, without a positronic chip, an Omni is little more than its exoframe.
Quota?
Yes. So as to maintain perpetual harmony in the Empire, Oberon created a quota. Depending on your house and whether it's a minor or major, you receive a certain number of chips every 10 years.
Who receive the most chips?
House Telos, of course. Oberon Woods house. Our house. And the fewest? One of the minor houses. Vicarelli. They have a pitiful quota. Embarrassing, really. I'd hate to be a Vicarelli Omni. Okay, I have read through these ones before, I don't think so. Alright. Already asked, do we have anything else after that, or is it just... So just asked about Akbara's song, but not the other one. Yeah, okay, I guess... I thought maybe what Vaughn said about the original Idaho's death might trigger something. Anything. Oh, gotcha, Dragon. I'm still not remembering any of my emotional memories. As I've said before, you must be patient. Your emotional memories will return when they're ready to return. And remember, tell me as soon as they do. It's very important. So you never heard that story about the original Idaho's death? Not once. Nor did I know the biographical information of my clones. I assume Oberon didn't want me to know. Well, I already know about these, so... Who or what do you think most likely turned off the Omnis? I believe a human or group of humans is most likely behind the shutdown. Somehow they accessed all Omnis, not including me, via the FoldNet, which Gehenna is not connected to, and interfered with our programming. But, as embarrassing as it might be for you to admit, I still do not know who accessed the Omnis, nor how at this time. Okay. Remind me what we learned about Oberon's immortality tech? We, or rather, you, learned from a zealot that Oberon has an immortality machine in Elysium. This machine is almost identical to the ones we Calibans use to produce you clones. This tech is what has allowed Oberon to live so long. 800 years. We also learned that it's illegal for anyone else to have a cloning machine in the Empire. We have hundreds on Gehenna. Yes, but no one knows about us, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Okay, I think that's... yeah. Enough chit-chat. Time's come to push on, machine. Who do we investigate first? House Akbara's song or Kosh Mundia? This time they seem equally guilty. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to go past that. Apparently holding down left click speeds it up. Alright, then it's settled. We leave as soon as we possibly can for the Aki cluster. The fate of the Empire depends on it. Got the Jericho class. And I got an achievement for finishing with Chaos. Alright, I am going to go back to the main menu just to see the other ship, and I'm probably also going to call it here. I know it's a bit short, but doing these more than one of these chapters at one time, especially if I just run out on the other one, I think might be a little exhausting. But at least by the time we get to the other one, we'll be, or the next chapter, we'll have new events and stuff happening. See, Chapter 3, The Man Who Sold the World. I do want to see really quickly what happens with the, okay, so the Jericho class gets Church of Singularity tech. Allied battleship weapons with no direct damage start the fight loaded at 50%. When attacking an enemy unit affected by a negative effect, increases by 30% allied unit DPS and weapon damage. When attacking an enemy unit not affected by a negative, decrease 10%. So they're very focused on damage over time stuff. Which I guess makes sense, because they were spamming that damage over time. But not really my thing, I don't think. They do start with extra weapon slots, and they start with a bunch of weapons right from the get-go. Not terrible, but no auxiliary systems. Interesting. But I think I'd probably end up going with the Chaos class again, because that served me really well. But I'm going to leave that for next time, which I'm thinking just to keep from having too much sort of fatigue, because admittedly a lot of this game is quite similar when it's outside of the dialogue and stuff. I'm probably going to split things up a little bit in between, so like alternate streams, so it's not just 4 more streams straight of this. So next Tuesday I'll come back to this. On Friday I'm going to be picking up Legend of K. Might not be super familiar to folks. It was a sort of mid-shelf PS2 game from back in the day, but I remember I played through that as a kid. I quite enjoy it, and I saw a video recently whose whole thing was games I wish I hadn't replayed, which is looking at it with new lenses kind of makes you realize it might not be as good as you remember. I just kind of wanted to explore that a little bit, and I did buy the Switch port of the HD version of it that came out a couple of years back, but I had never booted it up, so now seems like a good time. But otherwise, thanks everyone for coming out. Before I go, Dragon should be on tomorrow with her hidden object game stuff. And come Thursday, if she's feeling up to it, there's Elder Scrolls Online. And she was with me last stream, helping me finish off Strange Brigade. So, if you got time, feel up to it, give her a visit, give her a follow. But I'm going to head off for the night. Y'all have a good one. Get that wave proper. There we go.